What's good, folks? The Anthony, aka Tony Capture, writer, creator, director of everything. Fam, listen, I'm about to save you a lot of money and tell you why you should not, absolutely do not purchase a lens that goes down to f4.0. Trust me, I'm about to save you a lot of money. Yeah, I'm just here in Brooklyn. Came up here to hang out with my dude.
You gotta re-record that because it's not Brooklyn.
What?
Queens. You gotta re-record that because it's not Brooklyn. It is Queens.
Okay.
Well, you're trying to go with that.
This is the re-record because we're actually not in Brooklyn. We're in Queens, and New York people do that type of stuff. So it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. All right. And take two. What's good, folks? We are here in Queens. Cities mean a lot to these New Yorkers. Trevor is actually filming a Jamaican event today. I'm gonna film Trevor filming on his, what is that? What's it called?
Zion Smooth 3.
Zion Smooth 3, yes.
Stabilizer for smartphones.
Yeah, that one.
So I have an iPhone 6S and I'm gonna use that to film the majority of this event. So
and I'm gonna use this to film him filming that.
Yep, really fun stuff. Watch it. Cool, that was a nice small little gig, just real quick, just came in, shot it up real fast. So we're about to go back to Trevor's crib. He is actually in Brooklyn. Did I get that right? You did.
I got that one right this time.
Really simple, 5 boroughs, you really can't miss anything out there.
It's all the same, it's all New York to people that don't live in New York. So we're gonna go there, then we're gonna talk about this whole f-stop 4 thing that you shouldn't do, okay? Sweet. I can tell it's Brooklyn because of the stoop things, right? That's a Brooklyn thing, right? Excited to see your apartment, man. This is a monumental moment. Oh, stairs. There's a bicycle. That's so Brooklyn. Nice, man.
Thank you.
Got shoes and stuff. This is pretty nice for Brooklyn. This is like a Brooklyn couch. Little brother Trevor is just moving up here. Look at that.
Wait.
This is awesome. It's going down here. For sure. This is like a Brooklyn backyard stoop. There's no grass or anything, but it's like a Brooklyn version of background.
We got some soil there, so we're trying to grow some stuff. Okay.
Fix that.
Record now.
Hey. Is nothing about to die? We are live. Are you getting sleepy, man? It's only 3:30 in the morning. This is what we do. Come on, man. They don't go to sleep in Brooklyn. Now, let's talk about this lens situation. Picture this. You're running out the house and you're grabbing all your stuff. You're about to be late for a gig and you just grab your lenses, you put them in the bag. You get in the car and you're driving down the street and you say, oh crap, I forgot my 4.0 aperture lens. And you turn around and you go back. That will actually never ever happen because the f4 lens is not as coveted as other lenses are because it's not as versatile. So if you have a f4 lens and it goes from 24 to 200, yeah, that's fine, because if you have a lens that goes that range, you're probably only shooting under certain conditions. So in that case, it'll be fine. Number 2, functionality. So the lower that you get in f-stop, the more bokeh that you get. Now we define bokeh as if you have a subject, that subject stands out and just pops right out of the screen and they are completely in focus and very clear and everything behind them is blurred out. That's where you get very good images, you get very good pictures. The pictures that you see on Instagram and all the stuff, that the Google pictures that you see, those people are probably using lenses that go down to a low f-stop, a 1.4 or a 2.8. So if you want to get good functionality out of your lens, you will get a lens that goes lower in aperture to get that nice blurred background that everybody wants. Actually, the event that I was just at, I met one of the photographers there and he had a flurry of lenses. Listen to what he said. I asked him the same question. What does he think about f4 lenses, 4.0 lenses, and listen to what he said.
F4, if you're gonna
to use an F4, you gotta be stuck with doing a lot of outdoors things, man. If you're indoors and everything and the lighting's not that great, especially a venue like this, you go inside, you need your wide aperture. You need it. You're gonna do an F4, you wanna blow out the background, you need that longer focal length. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be up close, you're not really gonna blow out the background as much as you want. So
don't
it's
buy
like,
it.
why skip out? Why skip out? Might as well just go for the 2.8 or whatever, you know, go for the wide aperture, because you can always go back to F4.
And number 3 is cost versus life. So F4s are usually much more inexpensive than an F2.8 or an F1.4. But it's cheaper for a reason. Let me give you an example. You're doing a wedding and you're outside with your f4.0 lens and it's a nice sunny day and you got your filter on, so everything is working out great, all the shots look great, you got the nice wide angle view, so everything's fine. Now they go inside for the reception and they're in a dimly lit room and they just have some strobe lights everywhere, and you try to get those nice good shots for your f4, it's not going to work because that f4 doesn't let in a lot of light. So now you need to switch your lens and get something that goes down to a 2.8 or 1.4. So take the Carl Zeiss lens that's made for Sony lenses. That Carl Zeiss lens can be about $900 to $1,100. And it gives you the f4.0, and that goes from 24 to 70 millimeters. Now, if you take that same distance and you go down to 2.8, now you have a bit more functionality with it and the capabilities of it in lower light. So yes, you may have paid a little bit more, or the price may be comparable, but now you have that extra little bit of light when you need it. Remember, if you buy a 2.8 lens, you can always go up to f4. Yeah, so an f4 lens is not a lens that you grow into. You're gonna buy it 1 year, and once you actually get proficient and you're taking more pictures or you're doing more videos or vlogging or whatever you're doing with it, you're gonna need something that operates much better in lower light. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that lens and sell it at a loss, or you're gonna buy another lens that goes down to 2.8. So if you have a 24 to 70 that goes down to f4 and you realize, holy crap, I need something that lets in a little bit more light, then you go buy another 24 to 7 that goes down to 2.8. Now you've just repeated, and now that f4 that you have, it absolutely doesn't work anymore. So it's now a waste of money. You have to sell it, and you will sell it at a loss. So there you have it. Those are my tips for why you should never, ever, ever, ever buy an f4.0 lens. But if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If this is your second time here, go ahead and hit that like button one time. And remember, I am your boy, D. Anthony, aka Tony Capture, writer, creator, director of everything film. I am about to go do Brooklyn people's stuff because it is 3:30 and I'm sure something is open. I am hungry. Bye.